And a million faces formed together, made for elevation. And the soldier won't surrender. Faith is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard. Love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping in the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance, you can't resist us.
I feel like we just left here. I feel like we just left. Welcome back I tell you what, at least we weren't there till 11:30 like last time. So anyone who survived the marathon city council meeting 6 months ago, this was a walk in the park for you guys. So I'm glad it ended early so we could get back here together. We could go over what happened at the city council meeting, because really, to me, that whole city council meeting really was pointless. It was literally pointless. I mean, if you look at it, well, let's get into formalities first. For those of you who don't know who we are, I am Joe Vollano. I'm your host, your guiding light. I am here to guide you through the nonsense that we witnessed tonight. We saw nothing but people trying to cover their ass 11 hours before the polls open. They felt they needed to get out there tonight and make sure that you knew that he resigned and they were accepting his resignation. They needed to make sure. But the one thing they didn't do is appoint an acting city manager. But we'll get into that as we move forward. Of course, this show only works best when you were involved. So if you want to call in, 203-805-2520, or you could email us, straighttalkjv@gmail.com. Or, of course, you could always jump on the message boards, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, and anything else in between. So are you saying they should have? No, there was no point in having a meeting. Listen, the only reason to have a meeting was to appoint an acting city manager, which they decided to table. Why? Because they don't want Chief Rosado. We talked about this a couple days ago. They don't want Chief Rosado as the acting city manager. They want Chief Morgan. And for the nonsense that the mayor in front of all those reporters said that when they need an acting city manager, Rosado and Morgan flip-flop. When was the last time anyone here saw Chief Rosado as an acting city manager? I can't think of one time. Except for right now, which is going to be short-lived. Per the charter, and listen, the resolution to appoint an acting city manager was on the agenda for today. But let me pull you up what our charter says, because apparently our charter doesn't really mean much anymore. It only picks and chooses which one you want to follow. Here is our city charter. Per section C5-4, acting manager. 1. During the period of a vacancy or suspension in office of manager, the council shall appoint by resolution a person other than a council member as acting manager for a period not to exceed 90 days. He or she shall have all powers and duties to the manager provided therewithin. They didn't pick one tonight. And when I asked the city attorney about it, and I read her the charter, her answer was to basically blow me off and say, the council decided not to. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She is supposed to guide the council into doing things lawfully per our city charter. When did our city charter become optional? But apparently, it does. It is optional now. You can pick and choose whichever one you want. Oh, no, they definitely should have accepted his resignation, which they did. But they needed a resolution that was on the agenda for tonight to appoint Chief Rosado. But they don't want Chief Rosado. So, well, do you think whoever wins tomorrow's election should hire? Well, they're going to hire the new city manager. The city manager works at the pleasure of the city council. So yes, the new city council will pick the new one. This is absolute craziness. And the fact that no city councilman brought the question up, obviously doesn't know the charter. It blows my mind. This, I guess, when you're in power in this city, you get to pick and choose which rules you want to follow. Which kind of brings us to our last show when we had the city manager. Obviously, there are two levels of justice in our city. One for those that are in power and one for everybody else. Because no one would have gotten the treatment the city manager got. No one. They would have been hauled off to jail. Would have been hauled off to jail. If you saw that last video that we went through, we're going to go through the other two body cameras tonight. We're going to do the other two body cameras. The police department has a lot of answering to do. Like I said, when I watched that first body camera, I thought we were going to get here together, and I thought we were going to say, this is really what happened with Tim Kuhn. And you know what? He should be fired, which he should have been. And luckily, he isn't going to be there anymore. But this brought up so many more issues and questions regarding our police department and how they handle calls of people in power. It's absolutely craziness to me. So let's dive in here, and we're going to watch the second police video here. We're going to load it up. So this is from the second officer that was there. And we want this one here. This one is 54 minutes long. So be prepared. This is just as long, almost just as long as the last one. This is the second officer that arrived on scene. And here we go. The audio should come up.
This for one is coming out. This one too.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know who it is?
No.
City manager.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the address, so to get called here, and he did go out tonight and came back. So his car's parked in the back.
Do you know where he went?
Roger, thank you.
Oh.
I don't know, there's constantly alcohol being carried in the house. He didn't even have it in a bag, so that's how I know it's still going on.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll check out.
I don't want to see him go down, but I don't want to see him end up like a prostitute or freaking minutes. I don't even know where it is.
You're gonna wait for him?
Yeah. I didn't really who it is. We have our shift supervisor coming out too.
Okay, it's probably unlocked because he's on the floor in the hallway.
This door?
So
Is he
got
passed
in there
out?
somehow.
Or?
He like kicking and stuff, yeah. There was banging noise. At first I
Yeah.
thought he was like doing something late at night out of his mind.
Is this
but
like regular occurrence or?
he's not around here much.
Okay.
So yeah, technically he rents the apartment. You guys already know what time of day it is. He doesn't I don't think he lives in where his wife is, because I don't think she'll let him back right now either.
Or do you know where she lives?
I think Glastonbury. I'm not even sure they're together anymore.
So does he live here or?
Yeah, he rents one of the apartments here.
Okay.
Technically. Oh. So we don't know if he locked himself out of the apartment or if he was just.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't having a seizure or something like that. So
Okay.
I'm clean 19 years, so like I know the time of day, but at the same time, I don't know if he gets
Yeah, you wanna
violent.
make sure
I'm
he's
not
okay.
comfortable going in a freaking
Yeah, I
hallway
gotcha.
and waking his ass up. so.
So he's like passed out at the moment, or he's still like kicking it?
No, he's not. No, he's
Whatnot.
still
Check on him.
Just try it.
Hey.
So I see we're still going to have some blurred out stuff there. So we'll just wait for it to come back on. But I think it's probably going to be blurred at the same points as the last ones were.
You have your ID with you, sir?
I do.
Just stay on the ground if you want.
Did you walk home or?
No, I'm. This is my.
So for you that heard this other one before, there was some confusion on who said it doesn't matter. Most people thought Tim Coon said that, but that is not the case. That is not the case at all. It was the other officer that said it does not matter whether or not he was driving. So that is a huge issue for me because it does matter if he was driving because of what happened 6 months ago.
That's my place right there.
Yeah.
You have your keys to get in?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do.
This had to be when they were doing some personal stuff, which is why it's blurred out. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, so he is officially resigning January 1st. I'm taking that's after his treatment is done. So, but we're going to, again, I have no problem with that. I want the guy to get the help that he needs. So, and again, he is a city employee, so he is entitled to certain things. I have no problem with any of that. So just as long as though he is not representing our city when he gets back, because that is an absolute non-starter. And I'm glad he decided to resign. It should be coming up in a second where this comes off. Why do we sit here and wait for this to finally come undone? Listen, again, we're not going to play back all the different pieces, and I don't know exactly what minute it was to do that, but it was the officer that said it didn't matter whether or not he was
Your
drunk.
keys? Is it
I
locked?
do. I do.
Where are the keys?
Good question. All right. So what's your first name, sir?
Tim.
Fort Ryan. Yeah. I'm assuming you're in that part area.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna get checked out by the ambulance. Make sure you're all right.
No, I don't need it.
Yeah, they're just gonna check you out. Precautionary measures. I mean,
No.
Okay.
yeah, they're just gonna check you out.
Mr. Coon.
Yes.
Okay. You kind of, you're in a predicament here, okay, where you can't produce your ID, even though we know who you are. All right, you can't produce your house keys, okay? And we can't exactly leave you out in the hallway here. I mean, you obviously, you soiled yourself is what it looks like. All right, your pants are all unbuttoned. You know, you're dropping cash all over the place. All right, so we can't just leave you here alone like this by yourself.
So,
We
no.
can't. And then what?
Do you really think people are gonna want to like come in here and
sorry,
see you?
Oh,
People aren't gonna like want to come in here and see you on the floor, and you know, obviously you can't get into your apartment. So these guys are just gonna check you out.
So again, during these times, they must be doing something that has personal information where they can't allow out to the public, which again, I get. So we just gotta, unfortunately, just wait through these couple of minutes and see what happens, and it should come back in a minute here. Now remember, this is the second officer that arrived, so we're going to see a lot more inside footage as the
his door's locked.
first officer.
With the deadbolt.
You don't, and you don't have your keys.
I will find it.
So we can't just leave you out here with, you can't get inside.
I can. I mean, this is my.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get in there without the keys?
I'm sorry?
How are you gonna get in without the keys is our concern here.
I have the keys. This is my place.
Are they in the car or
No, they're around here somewhere. So
there's nothing really out here?
Do you have a spare key?
I do.
Where is that?
All right, I'm gonna see out here, see if I see anything out here.
You have any idea where you would have left the keys?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea where you would have left the keys?
Well, my car is probably out on in the driveway right out there. The black Volvo.
Do you keep the keys anywhere specific in the car when you drive?
No. I'm sorry, what?
Do you keep the keys in the car like when you drive? Where do you put them? Like in the center console?
Well, it's in the car when you turn it over.
Oh, it's not a push button?
No.
Okay.
Are your house keys with your car keys?
They should be.
Okay.
Do you want us to look and see if we can find the keys?
Probably not.
I mean, we could walk you out there and you can see if they're in there.
I'm good, guys. I'm seriously good.
Yeah, we got to find the keys so you can get inside.
I know.
Did you drive here from somewhere?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you drive here from somewhere tonight? Like, did you go out?
Oh, well, yeah, a long time ago.
Okay.
So,
What time did you get back here? You don't have like your phone on you or anything?
probably out in the car.
Yeah. Well, you want to come outside and we
Yeah,
can
let's go check your car.
see if we can find the
Let's go check your
keys.
car. We're gonna go move and we can just stand here. I gotta get something done.
Grab onto the railing, watch your step.
No, I know. See.
Let's have ourselves a seat. Okay?
I'm good.
No, let's sit down.
No, I'm good.
Hold on. I got keys right in my hand here. I don't know if they're for your apartment. Are these your apartment keys?
Yes.
Okay, and here's some more money you dropped by your car.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, they
Highly 1033. Yeah, but he's walking around, and so there's nobody here that lives with him.
Live on my own.
Yeah, you live on your own here. Yeah.
Huh?
Is he the leader or you the leader?
I am.
All right, we're just trying to make a good call here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have anything to
Okay.
send them on, so.
Yeah, these are my keys.
Alright, you sure you don't want to go to the hospital or anything?
No.
You dropped some more money here. I'll get it for you.
Go slow. Small steps. Don't want to trip and fall asleep.
Well, these are the right keys, but
Did you hit your head at all or anything?
no, I have not hit my head. Not at all.
So those are not your correct keys for your apartment, is what you're telling me?
Well, the thing is that these are not the right keys. These are office keys.
Okay, can I try them?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's not gonna be it.
no, I know.
He said he might have left them in the car. Do you have like another set of keys?
I do.
Alright.
I know exactly.
Just stay here with them, I'll go look.
I know exactly what they
Just-
are.
No, stay here.
Yeah, we'll just stay here. We don't want you falling down the stairs.
Yeah, because you already
Tim.
were
You
tripping
already
all
almost
over
fell
the
over
stairs.
here. I'm sorry. You already almost fell over here.
Yeah,
Okay, let me just.
we don't want you to fall down the stairs. You almost fell down the first time we went out there. You know,
It
running.
ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
Come on, Tim.
No,
Scared
Tim.
me. Fall down those stairs.
Come on.
We don't want you falling down the stairs.
I'm not gonna fall down the stairs. I know where the keys are.
Okay, where are they?
They're in my car, in the center console.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the other officer's gonna go look, okay?
Okay, we're gonna stay here.
No,
We're gonna
come,
stay here.
Come, no.
We don't want you to fall down the stairs. You
Yeah,
almost
I'm
fell
not gonna
down last
fall.
time.
Tim, you almost ate shit. I
I'm
watched
sorry,
you.
what?
You almost ate shit when you walked down the stairs 5 minutes ago. And if you fall down and you hit your head, then we have to take you to the
No,
hospital.
I'm not gonna fall down and hit my head. Come on, guys. Come walk with me.
No,
All right?
I just walked with you.
Yeah, we just walked with you. You almost fell down the stairs. So we're not gonna risk that. We're just trying to get your keys so we can get you inside the apartment.
Come with me.
No, we're not gonna. We don't want to be catching you going down the stairs. We're not doing that again.
No, I know. I get it. We could be over in 5 minutes if you just follow me to my car. I know my keys are right in the console.
Okay.
Well, the other officer's going to look for you, okay? So we should be a little patient.
Who?
The other officer that was here.
Where is he going?
He's going to check your car.
Okay.
Why is the cop not asking probing questions right now?
Will you walk with me? I'll go out there.
We're just gonna stay here for now.
Okay?
We don't want you falling down the stairs.
I won't fall down the stairs. No, I get where you're coming from.
How does it look? Say if you see me on the news.
I'm
Good.
sorry, what?
I'm sorry. Did you check the console? Okay, so your keys are not in the car. You have any idea where else you could have left them?
They're in the car. I took them out of
Is your car keys not on that ring now?
I'm sorry.
Your car key is not on that ring.
No, you would not have the car key on, because
He's being very careful what he says.
Well, so they have to be here somewhere if they're on the same ring as the.
they're on the console. I literally, I remember taking them out of my pocket and putting it in the console.
Okay.
walk down the stairs. Come
Okay.
on.
Just stay with them. I'll be right back.
The black Volvo.
He said that he remembers taking them out and then putting them in the, like, on top of the center console.
Okay, well, they're not there, they must have fell between the seats.
Because, I mean, they got to be somewhere in there, because how else would he get home?
Yeah, I know. Well,
They're either there or on the ground.
yeah, I mean, a piece of his shirt right here. But who knows where he could have dropped them with all the holes he has in his pants.
So just listen to what that officer just said. He just said, well, they have to be somewhere because he got home. Which brings me to believe they know he was driving. They know it to be true that he was driving, while obviously highly intoxicated. So why? No questions were asked. No more probing questions were asked on where he was coming from, how he got home. The police asked none of those questions. And Tim Coon was very, very careful in what he said, because he didn't want to admit to driving, even though we all know he was.
Yeah, who knows? He could have ended up over here.
His car's over there.
Yeah, it's the Volvo.
Not showing any consistent information from him first. 59, nothing in the car, nothing in house.
Look on top of the car.
And there's all of his stuff.
Yeah, I never even looked up on top of the car.
Yeah. Are the keys there? Yep.
Car key, phone, but no apartment key.
Yeah, it's got an open container. And no apartment key, though?
Nope, just the car key.
Great. Fall down.
Nothing there.
Not showing any 36 information. I think the files might be down. Second 39, nothing in car, nothing in house.
There's just a whole lot of options.
Yeah. That's in the club box. Oh, there's nothing in here. So it's literally just the car key?
Huh?
It's literally just the car key?
Yeah.
396. There is my local South Drive, 132 South Broad Street. You might want a Michael. More consistent notification. I believe there's a female that came into the store at 10:33, but in a departure of the mulch from where they drove across. The 502 Southwest, the clerk might have.
It's like,
Anybody else? What are we gonna do with them?
He said
Go to the
502.
hospital.
I think you're right, though, 52. We'll call him back.
Right?
yeah, I mean, you think it's
Check those down, but
enough for the alcohol committal thing?
Roger, change it. Change it to 52, 52 Southwest.
I mean, I could
We're calling.
try and go reason with him.
I don't see.
I honestly think this second officer wants to arrest him for a DUI. I think he knows they have enough.
Alright, so good news is we found your car keys. The bad news is your apartment key is not on there. So
Let me, I literally took my apartment keys and put them in the console with the car keys.
no, the car key was on the roof of the car. The car key and your phone.
Correct thing, both of your phones were on top of the car.
Okay.
So
Your house keys are nowhere to be found.
we don't know if you
Under the
dropped them or
seats.
something, but you're pretty intoxicated. I think you should.
Right now, I'm not.
You couldn't even walk down the stairs.
Well, I could right now. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We think that it's a very good idea that you go to the hospital and detox.
No, we're not going to no fucking hospital. Don't need to go to the hospital. Follow me
Yeah.
out and go to my car. I know where the keys are.
Well, tell me exactly where they are.
They're in the center console.
Okay, where do you think I got the other set of keys from?
What other set of keys?
The ones that are in your pocket right now.
I've got one set of keys in my pocket right now.
Right, where do you think I got them from?
I have no idea.
This is your center console, your cup holder.
Well, there's
Right next to the open beer container.
there are two sets of keys.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, this officer and myself, okay, went out to your car, opened up both doors, looked in the center console.
We did a pretty
I opened the
thorough
center
look
console.
of the car.
We looked under between the seats, we looked under the seats, we looked in the glove box. Your jacket, your gray jacket in the back, and the other set of jeans in the back. I checked for for anything. There was no keys.
I've got 3 sets of keys.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not in the car.
Can I walk out with you gentlemen and look?
Okay. You know what? Anybody else?
I'm sorry?
Okay. Anybody else? Right now, guess where you'd be going? You'd be going to the hospital right now. Okay. But I'm trying. Okay. Hear me out for a minute. Okay. But I know your position. Okay. So I'm taking that into consideration here. All right. But I'm telling you, anybody else. Okay. And you can probably ask the EMTs and paramedics. You'd be on a stretcher going to the hospital for detox right now. All right. So I'm trying to show you a little bit of respect here.
We're trying to look for your keys. We
I get
can't
it.
find them.
Just,
Okay, you know what? Okay, do you want to prove a point? Let's go.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
okay. And if you don't find the keys, you're gonna go to the hospital.
No.
Okay, that's the deal. Deal or no deal? Okay, we're not gonna sit here all night and sit you out in the hallway because you can't get into your apartment because you don't know where your keys are.
Yeah.
Linda, they certainly don't deserve a medal for any of this.
makes me look stupid. Well, like I said, I mean, you came out here and looked for your keys. You can't find them. What'd you do that for? What'd you put the key in the ignition for? Why did you put the key in the ignition?
So I could turn on the light so I can see what I'm doing.
Maybe checking the general area for that now, but just basically do a welfare check on this driver at
This
this
is the
point.
radio.
He doesn't know if it actually turned down to the wall or. Alright.
Okay.
All right. If you cannot find the keys, they're not in here.
They are.
So we're gonna go to the hospital.
No, we're not going to the fucking hospital.
We are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we are not.
Okay.
To a hospital.
All right. What was the deal before you walked out the door?
I don't know.
Okay. You're incapable of comprehending everything that we're saying here. Okay. You told me there's 3 sets of keys in this
There
car.
are 3 sets of keys.
Okay, well, you said they're in the center console. Guess what? They're not.
We're not going to a hospital.
You're going to the hospital.
No, we're not. We are not
Okay.
going to
We
the hospital.
there is no other option here. We can't get you into your apartment. There's no other option.
So you pulled this.
Yeah, can you step up to the driver?
No, I don't agree.
Okay, well, at this point,
No, thank you.
At this point, there really is no choice.
No, there is.
No, there's not.
I'm not going to a fucking hospital tonight.
Dude, we can't leave you outside in the hallway all night. Because what if something happens? We're gonna all get in trouble and be on the news.
You're not going to be on trouble in the news. Wait.
And he's gonna go.
Now, why did this audio go out? Now, this is obviously the watch commander. So he muted that. He muted his microphone. That's not redacted. He purposely did that. Hopefully the watch commanders wasn't muted when he got there.
Okay. All right, I am not intoxicated. Right
Okay.
now.
Okay. When we got here, you were passed out on the floor in the middle of the apartment.
The hallway.
Got a call about it. That's why we're here. We didn't just show up.
I know. I get it.
You've obviously soiled yourself.
I'm sorry.
Obviously soiled yourself. Okay. When you went down the stairs the first time, you almost fell multiple times. Okay, so
Have you ever walked on those stairs?
Okay. Yeah, you
Yes, we
almost
did.
fell over here by your car too.
No.
It's all on camera. Okay. We're not making this stuff up.
I know you're not.
Okay.
you've also potentially, I don't know if that's new or old, but
Here, another.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's new or old, but potentially done that.
It's been there for a while. So.
Potentially done that? What the hell does that mean? He did do that. He's talking about the beer can without saying the beer can. They know what he's been doing. The fact that he got away with this is disgusting. And none of us would have ever gotten the treatment that this man received that night at all. They know damn well he was drinking and driving. They know damn well they should be arresting him instead of letting him go. So apparently there are now two sets of rules in this city. Those for those in power and for the peasants. And this is crystal clear right here, right now. We're watching it together live.
So we cannot get you into your apartment, and there is no other choice.
No, I'm not going to a hospital. I've got a way to get into my fucking apartment.
Yeah, you don't have a key for it.
Give me some time and I will find the key.
Yeah, we can't just sit here all night
I know.
looking for a
I
key.
know.
You've had two officers look through your car. You've looked through your car. Okay, the keys are not there.
They are here. I'm telling you, they are here.
You've looked through the car. Okay. We've already looked there,
I know.
so we're gonna get out of the car now.
Literally remember taking my keys out and putting them here.
Yeah, you said you remembered putting them on the center console, but we found them on the roof.
So, what? The keys?
Yeah, we don't have keys to get into your apartment, so we're gonna go to the hospital and detox.
No, we're not going to the hospital. I refuse to go to the hospital. It ain't gonna happen. We're not going because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense that you can't locate your keys, okay, because you love
I've got my
intoxication.
keys.
Yeah, those aren't. We've already tried
We
those
already tried
keys.
those.
These keys.
Those are your office keys. Remember, you told us
Yeah,
that.
I know, but I can get in the back door over here.
with your office keys.
No, these are. These are offices. This is the back door key.
And let's give him the benefit of the doubt then. If you insist on that, Tim, let him use your key to access the apartment.
All right, which door?
This is the back door.
Okay, up those stairs?
No. Around the back side.
Is it up the stairs or is it just on the back?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here until we could figure out that. Okay, Tim. He can find it. All right. We're just gonna stay over here for now. Stop. Stop.
No, just
Stop. Just let him go.
These guys have been more than patient with you.
I'm sorry.
These guys have been more than patient with you.
They have
Yeah,
been.
so why don't you give them a little courtesy here?
I will. I'm giving
No,
courtesy.
yeah.
I'm
So
just
start listening to them, please.
Trying to help.
No, well, your helping would be to listen to them, not to
Okay.
ignore them.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you out.
Still amazed at this point, no one's really pushed him where he's been and how he got home.
Tim, you insist that the key you just gave him will work on this red door?
It should. No.
All right, just give him a sec.
Hang on.
Tim, these keys do not fit that door.
They won't fit the outside door. They won't fit the outside door.
Yeah, but
No.
the door to get into the inner door.
The door to get into my apartment, that's got the key.
Okay, well, how do we get past this door?
I'm sorry.
How do we get past this blocked door?
If you go out,
Where's this front you're talking about?
very front. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
Is there
There's no combination thing.
No, it is. No, it is.
Where exactly?
No, let me
Say-
tell you where it is.
Just he'll find it.
No.
So wait,
There is a
where?
on the stairs going in. There's a
It's on the stairs. It's not.
yeah. It's attached to the fucking Give me 30 seconds. Walk around the house. I'll show you where it is.
He's gonna find it.
It's the regular key for
To the red door here.
yeah, okay.
We may have another key.
I got a key.
And the number is what?
It's not the master, huh?
Yeah, I got the master
There we
key.
go. Yeah, it would be that one. There's one of these, there's one of those.
Okay, try that one.
No, there's another one that looks like it's got one of these things on it, maybe.
I got the deadbolt unlocked. What's this? You'd think it'd be the same key.
What about this?
Yeah, that one I got unlocked with this key.
Oh, what about that one?
Is that
There you
even?
go.
That ain't doing anything.
That ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, this one here I got unlocked. This one here. Alright.
So there's no key to get into the physical apartment.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that is right. Try one more this for shits and giggles around here.
I want to try the old cup
One's
trick.
my front door, one's my back door. I'll laugh. So it's one that looks like that.
Yeah. Alright.
That's what's gonna fit in here. Yep. There you go.
Maybe.
That's what that critical for.
Maybe not. Because that one I have to stay there. You know, Lee?
Mine died while we were looking for the keys.
No, no, Blade.
Oh, Blade, yeah.
What's it got, two?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to push the little safety latch in order to get the other one to go. And I can't do both at once. Always.
You want me to hold the light for you?
Yeah.
Did you go and, oh,
It won't go any further than that. I just can't get it to go. I can't get it to go.
nothing, what about going in from the inside, because this plate looks like it's moving
What do you mean from the inside?
from in here, right where the plate is.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help me because,
No.
no, I'm so close.
I think you got it.
See? I'm so close. Yeah, that's his place. You guys take this out and part of this now. Good night. I got it.
Alright. Well, That key did not unlock the door. We had to take some measures
Oh, okay.
to get it open, but it is open now.
Okay.
So, are you gonna be all right if we just leave you here?
It's an administrative matters that the EMTs need to settle with you.
So I love how the police department all of a sudden became break-in artist for the city manager. Again, this is just beyond belief. I can't believe we're even watching this, and it's just absolutely insane that people get special treatment like this. But maybe I'm just naive. I guess I was naive. I'm not anymore because we're seeing it.
I understand. I'm just gonna have you sign this.
Does she have to still have the key?
So you don't want to go to the hospital, and you
You have the
understand that
It's like a
you
real
could be
estate
possibly
box.
taking on some risk.
Okay.
Oh, do you still have the key before?
None.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that one locked.
This is but my, here's your car key. And they're right here.
See into the apartment, folks. So I can lock the door. Just make sure it's in the apartment. That's it.
All right, I want to make sure you get in, that's all.
No, I just, come on in, gentlemen.
No, we got other things to do.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, take care.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Turn your cameras off, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So now the next one we're going to watch is the Watch Commander. So this one's going to be a lot shorter because he was only there for 16 minutes. So this one's 17 minutes long. This is the Watch Commander that shows up. Now, when he gets out of the car, I'm sure hoping his microphone is not muted. There is no reason for that officer to mute his microphone when going to speak with the Watch Commander. And you can see him go and touch it, as in to mute it. So let's watch this one. This one's 17 minutes long. And of course, they're not going to let us hear what they had to say.
I'm actually going to take a picture of the driveway.
Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't realize that was your intention. Let me get out of the way.
No, you're good. I just feel like this is probably going to be from the highway and the shortest distance we can.
Oh, Brent, I think there's definitely enough proof of that already.
You've had two officers look through your car. You've looked through your car. Okay, the keys are not there. You've looked through the car. Okay. You've already looked there. So we're going to get out of the car now.
Taking my keys out and putting them here.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you remembered putting them on the center console. You found them on the roof.
So, what? Keys?
Yeah, we don't have keys to get into your apartment. So we're going to go to the hospital.
No, we're not going to the hospital.
Hey.
I refuse to go to the hospital.
Okay.
It ain't gonna happen. We're not going because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense that you can't locate your keys, okay, because your level of intoxication. Yeah, those aren't. We've already tried. We already tried those.
These keys.
Those are your office keys. Remember, you told me.
But I can get in the back door over here.
With your office.
No, these aren't. These are offices. This is the back door key.
And let's give him the benefit of the doubt then. If you insist on that, Tim, let him use your key to access the apartment.
Hey, which door?
They're giving the benefit of the doubt to him an awful lot in these videos.
The back side. Okay.
Is it up the stairs or is it on the back?
No, not at all.
Why don't we stay here? He's gonna go
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you for your patience. Hey, Tim.
Stop. Let him go.
These guys have been more than patient with you.
I'm sorry.
These guys have been more than patient with you.
They have.
Yeah, so why don't you give them a little courtesy here?
I will. I'm giving them
No,
courtesy.
yeah.
I'm
So
just
start listening to them, please.
trying to help.
No, well, your helping would be to listen to them, not to ignore them.
Okay.
Trying to help you out. Okay.
The door that I'm assuming you're talking about.
Tim, you insist that the keys you just gave him will work on this red door?
It should.
Okay.
So far, none of these are involved in it. None.
No. No. And no.
Okay. Tim, these keys do not fit that door.
They won't fit the outside door. So that door's locked.
That door's locked.
They won't fit the outside door.
Yeah,
No.
Well, then how do we get past that one?
Inner door.
Door to get into my apartment, that's got the key.
Okay, well, how do we get past this door?
I'm sorry.
How do we get past this locked door?
You can go out. You can go out. Open up the
Where's this front?
The very front.
Yeah. That will get you into the big key to get in. Where are my keys?
Okay, he's got him. Tim, what is going on?
I'm sorry?
Do you know who I am?
I do.
Who? What's my name?
I recognize you.
We've known each other for years. What's my name?
Uh,
We're on a first name basis. What's my name?
right now, I can't.
Yeah. What does that tell you about what's going on tonight?
Well, you know how many people I know?
No, we have more than just a no relationship. We've known each other for a very long time. You know me on a first name basis. And what's that tell you about your circumstance tonight? You're a highly intelligent, bright man.
I am.
Yeah, but you can't think of my first name, or my last for that matter.
No, I can't.
Yeah, what's that tell you about your state of mind?
Well, my state of mind is I just want to go to bed.
Is there a
There's no combination thing.
No, it is.
lockbox?
No, it's
Just hang with Tim. I know. Stay right here, Tim. You might have a master key box, is what he's talking about.
So apparently they're on a first name basis. I'd like to know, and again, the chief's going to have to explain who called the shots on this? Who told them how to handle this?
All right, I got a key. I got a key. I got a key. Yeah, I got the master key. Come on.
No, I mean, I'm not being sarcastic at all.
I'm betting the keys are back at the bar that he was at, or the party he was at, and he dropped them, stumbling out of their house or the business. I'm betting that's where the keys are. And the fact that the cops didn't press him where he was is very telling. A drunk, of course. He was dressed up as a drunk.
Where were you tonight, Tim?
I'm sorry.
Where were you tonight?
I was over my friend Jack Ray's house over in Northford. That's it.
What time did you leave Jack's house?
The time is it now?
Late.
39.
It's 2:39. Probably left there at 11 o'clock.
Where'd you go from there?
Right here.
Ask the question. Did you fucking drive? Ask it.
You got it.
I told you.
Well, that key did not unlock the door. You have to
They have you using
take
it.
the
Got it.
Oh, okay.
get it open, but it is open now.
Okay.
Okay, Sam, real quick.
You're gonna be all right if we just leave it here.
There's some administrative matters that the EMTs need to settle.
Absolutely unbelievable. He was leading him right there to the answer. Ask the question. Did you drive?
I understand. I'm just gonna have you sign this. Saying you don't want to
Yeah,
go
I
to the
got the-
hospital. And you
I'll show you what he
understand
was
that
talking about. It's like a real
you
estate
could be
lockbox.
taking
or
on
something.
some risk of
Not
health
really.
injury, illness.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that will lock.
This is locked. Here's your car keys.
See him to the apartment, please. Oh, lock the door. Just make sure he's in the apartment door. Thank you. That's it.
We got this call at 1:43. It's been an hour.
Turn your cameras off, please.
Turn their cameras off, please. For what? For what? Let's finish the conversation. Let's finish what just happened there. I would have loved to hear them break down that situation. Why shut off your cameras? So you could discuss how to handle this? Listen, Chief Rosado, you have an obligation to the residents of this city who just watched your officers basically cover up a crime. You have an obligation to explain to us what we just witnessed there and how that is okay. And I want to know the LT that he was talking to on the phone, who gave the orders to let him go back inside? He clearly was drinking. He clearly was driving. The watch commander even noticed it, even mentioned it, but he wouldn't go that far. He wouldn't go that far to sit there and say, Tim, how did you get home? Where'd you go? We know he was in Northford. But they stopped all of a sudden asking probing questions. Isn't that like police work 101? You ask the probing questions to get them to lead themselves to the answers that you want to know about? But yet they all stopped at asking, Tim, how the hell did you get here? It's absolutely craziness. You or I would never get that treatment. We would never get it. What is over the top, Craig? You tell me what's over the top, because we all just witnessed it. We all just witnessed it. We know damn well he was driving. Open containers in the car. The cops even mentioned it. They are doing nothing, but right here, the police are doing nothing but proving what other organizations and other groups in this city have been complaining about. What they're complaining about. That there are two different justice systems in this city, in this state, and in this country. Those for those that have power and for those that do not. And they let those with power get away with this. They did nobody a service that night. They did a disservice to the city. They did a disservice to their profession. It is absolutely crazy. Listen, I don't think they should be terminated. I'm not asking for any of these officers to be terminated. I'm sure they got orders from higher ups. But it is the police chief that needs to come out and answer on behalf of his officers, on behalf of his department, why he got special treatment that nobody else would have gotten. All of a sudden, the police department now breaks into apartment buildings so that you could get into your house? I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen that before in my life. And I've been around police officers a long time. I have never seen them break into your house for you while you're just laying there intoxicated with piss all over yourself, with open containers in your center console. Our police, the city manager may have given the city a black eye. The police department smacked us on the other side. Because the police department did the city no favors that night. All they did was lead credence to the fact that there is two separate avenues of justice in our city. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Again, coming from someone who loves the police and has sat here repeatedly behind this microphone and protected them and went to bat for them. That does not give them a free pass. They don't get a free pass. Just like we don't give any politician a free pass just because they're Democrats or Republicans. The police department does not get a free pass because they do a thankless job for thankless people. But when the public sees something like this unfold, they have every right to be pissed off and to sit there and say, there's two different systems here. I would love to know what he hit with his mirror. Hopefully Sunday we'll find out. But this is very disturbing to watch. This is extremely, extremely disturbing to watch. Craig, it's funny that you said that, Craig, because we were just saying it, and I ran out of time today at City Council. This should be the CRB's first task. I want the CRB to sit there and review this. I want the CRB to review what happened here. We might as well give them something to do. Because I tell you what, if it was any of us, we would have either been in two places, one at the hospital or two in jail. I'm taking it, we would have been in jail for a DUI. I gotta imagine if the police department does nothing about this, then yes, we had to bring this to the state's attorney's office and have them investigate it. Or take it to the state IG and let them investigate it. This will be investigated one way or another. Either they can voluntarily come forward with what we just witnessed here, or we can take it to a state level. I can guarantee you this. As long as I sit behind this microphone, no one will get a free pass here. Unlike what they do, we treat everybody the same here. And this will come out one way or another. And as far as the city council is concerned, again, they're partially to blame for this. And the only reason why they had a city council meeting tonight was to ensure the public that Tim Coons is no longer here. So that they don't go into an election in 10 hours? 9 hours. They don't go into an election day in 9 hours with it being up in the air whether Tim Coons is here. They're all part of this. Every one of them in city council and the mayor all hitched their wagons to Tim Coons when they decided to extend his contract. They rolled the dice and they crapped out. And now every one of them need to be held responsible. You cannot vote for a single incumbent come tomorrow. Every one of them must go, or this type of stuff will continue to happen. All you social justice warriors out there that are watching this, it's imperative you go and vote tomorrow too. But you shouldn't be voting for your normal Democrats. You should be voting for anyone other. This is a sad, sad day for Meriden. This, to me, for me personally, this is a gut shot. Because I believed our police were better than this. I believe that they are better than this. I still believe they are. It's why it's even more imperative that the police chief come out and tell the public, come straight with the public on why this happened. I said all incumbents, Democrat, Republican, all incumbents must go. All of them. They all have part in this. And I don't care how much they're going to come out and say, hey, look what we did. He's no longer here. It's not a problem anymore. We're washing our hands of it. No, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Just like a lot of people tomorrow are going to be saying, well, who cares about the videos? He's not here anymore. Screw the videos. Screw Tim Kuhn at this point. This isn't about Tim Kuhn anymore. This isn't about our police department having two different sets of rules for the public. That's what this has turned into. Tim Kuhn doesn't matter anymore. The fact that there are powerful and there are the peasants, and you are treated differently depending on which class you're in, is one un-American, unbecoming of the police department of our great city. And somebody needs to be held accountable for it. Somebody needs to be held accountable for it. And that's on Chief Rosado to come out and clarify. Because I can tell you, Chief, this isn't going away. I can guarantee you that. I don't care if I have to be in your office every week. You can sit there and tell me you can't talk about this all you want. Either you're going to come voluntarily or we're going to go other avenues. But someone is going to explain this to us because we have the right to know. This is a sad, sad day in the great city of Meriden. But tomorrow, we have an opportunity to change it. We have an opportunity to bring integrity back to our city. We have an opportunity to put the past in the past and move forward with people who are going to hold our city officials accountable. Which is why absolutely no incumbents can be reelected tomorrow. Not a single incumbent is allowed to come back. That should be the takeaway from what we witnessed over the last week. They were incapable of governing this city. We'll talk more about this on Sunday. Because this is far from over. But it's 9 o'clock. Go get some rest. We have a big day tomorrow. And it's time for everyone in this city to go out there and bring integrity back to City Hall. Cannot elect a single incumbent back into office. They all must go tomorrow. And until then, until Sunday, I love each and every one of you. We are all created equal. We should all be treated equally. And unfortunately, in the city tonight, we are not. And if anyone hasn't seen it, Sharon Vollano gave an amazing interview today. She gave one of the best interviews I've ever seen, and all the newscasts are going to be airing it. And I highly suggest everybody watch it. So tune in to any of your local the Fox 61, Channel 3, Channel 30, and there was one more, Channel 8. They were all there. Let's go to the polls tomorrow. And like you said, Doreen, let's take our city back. Let's bring integrity back. I love each and every one of you. Hopefully tomorrow we got some change. We're going to get some real results. And hopefully come Thursday, come Sunday, we're talking about a whole new city council, a new mayor, and a fresh start. Until then, I thank each and every one of you for joining us. Until Sunday, I love you. God bless you. And of course, God bless this amazing country. Until then, I will see you later.
Emanation and a million faces formed together, made for elevation. I'm a soldier, won't surrender faith is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard, love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping and the shadows could be making history.